Coach Williford were on the trip at Boston College, so as of right now, it's with Coach Vandross and Coach Getter that we're again continuing to wait, and then Casey and Austin, and then obviously the status with Cody. We're still, so I'll get those updates today, Gene, and then have a better feel heading into this evening and tomorrow, and keep going. I think as Reese continues to improve, get stronger, and become more consistent with his outside shot, I think his game will keep taking steps up. But with Casey being out, he was thrown into a lot of heavy minutes, and I thought he certainly fared well. As a comparison to someone else, his mind and feel for the game, London Parentes was one of the best I've ever had in terms of his feel at being here. Obviously, Ty was excellent in that regard. So in some ways, they all have different games, but that neck up and that feel and anticipation and finding people from an offensive standpoint, there's some of those things that are similar.
Jay Huff was laughing after the BC game the other day that he was giving Kihei a lot of tips on how to play down in the post.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Kihei if he's gotten those tips from Jay, or if he's given Jay tips. Who knows? Some of it is certainly by design, and just there's opportunities, and we work hard on that. But some of it just happens in the game, and didn't do that as much last year. But you always look at your personnel and say, how can we? And it is a bit unconventional. But we're different this year with who can space the floor and who can go inside. And you're not always in the post to go to work and score and make back to the basket moves. You can make plays for others in there. You can make plays for yourself. Again, penetration and inside out basketball comes in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's a post feed. Sometimes it's just off the drive. But you do have to get some inside-outside attack, and whether it's guards or not, anytime you can put pressure on the paint, whether it's to draw and kick or do things, you want that. And you try to have a good balance. I think, I don't know if it was that game, maybe it was the Wake Forest game, there was a good balance of the kinds of shots and where the ball went. But Kihei's quickness was good in that, and he backed it up with good decisions. Hopefully we can keep evolving and improving, but Kihei's been real solid, I think, the last 2 or 3 games. In today's games, where there's not the crowd and you need energy from the bench, you just look at that, and that's becoming more and more important. So, hats off to Chase, to Jaden, to Austin, to Malachi, all the guys that, whether they're the walk-ons, and then the guys that aren't playing that, of course, want to be playing when they're really pulling for their teammates. That stuff will carry, those are the lessons beyond the court that will carry on long term.
Like a Hellcat.